Welcome in all, Sir D here. Today we'll be discovering exactly how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. And, well, probably some Voyager stuff too. So, yeah, let's go get into Voyager and see what trouble we can't get into. I was requested by MCRN, Gigi from MCRN, to do a Voyager video, so shout out to Gigi for requesting a Voyager video. Here you go. See if we can't get all of their questions answered. So we got our Voyager here. And we're going to gonna go do some mining, I think. So pop on a mining crew, and when you go to mine in a token system, you just want to run, as much cargo as you possibly can. So, and granted, not everyone's going to have a lot of these specialty officers that I do, but you get the gist of what you want to run with when you go to mine. Just more cargo, more cargo, more cargo, because as far as miners go, the Voyager doesn't have a lot of space. I mean, it's not great, and you need a lot of this stuff. So just more space, more space, and oops, dang it, crud. And more space. Okay, so his captain, that's why he's in the captain's chair. 40% to cargo. This guy, another 40. This guy, another 50. ENT data is going to give us 30. Tuvok is giving us the 150 there to Voyager stuff, Voyager cargo capacity, and then increased base max cargo for Lon there. Okay. And if you don't have all these guys, just run as much cargo as you possibly can. The rest, Joe's just filler, because I mean you're just mining. So you can run extra more mining speed if you like. It's not going to help a lot with the bonus that Voyager is getting on its own, but it will help a little. I mean, see that massive, oh, that's a hostile bonus, but yeah, its mining bonus is pretty decent. But yeah, you can run that. And then we're going to fly over to token system and see what we're doing there. See if we can't get some rares to spawn and show you the trick to making that process faster. Oops, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I want to go over here. Okay, so we're going to pop on over here. It's going to take me a few minutes to get there, and I won't make you wait. We'll just magically edit us there. And we're off. And I'll see you in a minute. And we're here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I guess we're just going to see if we can't get some rares to spawn. And if we can't, we're going to tell you how to do it yourself. Bum-ba-bum. Now, see, there's a rare there, but we're not gonna go for that one. We're just gonna grab this. Okay, now a lot of these, well, the nodes in here are kind of broken, and ships can be invisible on them, and you could be mining next to an enemy and not know it. And some of these nodes are invisible and stuff like that, and all that fun stuff. And see how these nodes are not respawning as I'm clearing them. They're just disappearing. And some of them will get stuck and say that I'm still there when I'm not. And generally, those are going to be your rares when that happens. And to fix that, you, in a timely fashion anyway, you need to reboot your game. Leave the game, reboot it, come back in, and magically you're not mining that node you weren't mining in the first place because it was already empty. and then it'll reset the nodes. And generally, it'll spawn a rare, because the ones that you get stuck that say you're there when you're not, those are generally going to be your rares that got stuck trying to spawn. Or you can just see, you see how there's no nodes right now? It's basically all empty space. Well, in order to, they'll respawn over time on their own. But in order to speed this process up, we're just going to bounce out of the system, then we'll bounce back into the system, and see how they're all back. Just like that. They're all back. And, you know, sometimes rares are spawning. I didn't get any rares this time. But, yeah. That's how you get them to spawn. In a timely manner, anyway. Like I said, they will do it on their own over time. But it takes a while. And you don't want to sit around. So, see how there's a ship there? It says there's a ship there and there's not. Busted node. So weird. Okay. So we got some of this stuff. We're gonna pop up here. Oh, he's almost empty anyway. Okay. We're gonna see if we can't. We'll do a quick reset by jumping out. Jumping back in. See if we can't get a rare. Yep, we did. See? There you go. There's your rare. Spawned us a rare right there. And this is how you get these things to spawn in timely fashion. Now, if there's somebody on an invisible node that you can't see, it won't magically make you be able to see them unless you do that reboot thing I was talking about. So there's that. But yeah, that's how that works. But okay, I didn't really need to do any of this today. I just wanted to do this quick video so we can teach people how this works. And to the topic on these hostels here, can you do these in place of mining? Yes, you can. Are you ever going to come home with as much as build, maxing this thing out with cargo capacity? Never. You're never going to come home with enough to do max pulls all the time or anything like that. If you want quick and easy, you can go ahead and smack these around for all three of everything that you need. But like I said, it's never going to be enough. You're always going to come home with woefully small amounts if you smack these things as opposed to mining. So we're going to go ahead and bounce out of here. And we'll go ahead and show you some crews and stuff that you can use on these guys and the other guys. And I'll see you back at base. Okay, we're back at base. There's a few different kinds of hostiles that you're going to encounter over there in the Delta Quadrant, doing Voyager stuff. The bio guys, the assimilated Borg cubes, the regular hostiles, the battleships, and the interceptors, if you want to fight those token guys. And we'll go over all those crews. We're going to go do some bio guys real quick and show you the crews kind of that you want to be running, loot basically, and mitigation. And then do some assimilated cubes so you can see what that looks like. Because once you're able to do that, you're definitely going to want to be able to be doing it a lot. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and do our crew here. Okay, so we want you over here. And you over here. And Mr. Floxface. Get over there, Floxy. Floxy. Okay, I'm lucky enough to have Trick Tucker, so I'm going to put him up there. And then, who am I missing? Huh. Who am I missing? Nope, don't want that. Keep scrolling. There you are. Okay, well, that's what I use. Basically, You always want to run Phlox for doing your summoning stuff with the Voyager because of his ability to decrease the cost of summoning stuff. And then loot, because all your loops are about loot. The more you have, the easier it is for you to do. If you don't have ENT, you can always run her here with, someone with her for added mitigation if you want. But, loot is the general idea. And cost efficiency of your summoning ability. So we're going to go fly back to Voyager space again. And no, we're not going to make you watch. So we're going to we'll go here just because there's generally not a lot of people here. It'll take like 4 minutes. So I will see you all there. We have arrived. Ta-da! Okay, well, I'm going to pop this guy first before I do anything because, well, you just gotta. Look at how much he's carrying. And I brought my loot crew. Come here, little buddy. Okay. He's dead now. Okay, so we're going to do some Voyagers. We're going to summon some species, dude. So you can do our polls. Not that I need to do them, but just so that we can see how it all works. Da-da-da. And see, Floxy got me down to less than 300 every time I summon, which is excelente. Where's that bad guy? Where is he? Here he comes. Okay. Okay, now here's what he's given me. 1,400, and I got 4,500. So, kapow. So instead of that 1,400, I got a little over 5. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So just run loot crews on these guys. The ones you can summon the species dudes in any of these Delta systems, 35 and higher. You can't do it in the lower systems. It's just got to be 35 and higher. Okay, now we're gonna zoom on over to one of these token systems. You see these ones off to the side here, and they take these special tokens that you get, Delta Quadrant Borg coordinates, that you get from a certain percentage of drops from bio dudes, that like the one that I just killed. So once you get enough to get up in there, you just fly on over there, and we'll show you what that looks like. Because you're definitely going to want to do these as soon as you can get there. And you'll see why here in a minute, in about 3 minutes. I'll meet you there. Okay, we have arrived. Magic of editing. Okay. Now we're in the token system. And we'll show you where. Just outside of, well, not outside, we're in Delta, but in one of these offshoots of Delta that require these nifty Delta Quadrant Borg coordinate tokens. And we're there, up here. And you got all these hostiles running around with their various and assorted parts. And I would not recommend wasting your tokens, coming here to fight these guys unless you got a bunch of them to burn. Because I'm about to show you why you want to be using these tokens. And we'll go ahead and use our summoning ability again here in this nifty system. We're going to fly over here so he doesn't hit us so fast and we got some time to talk. See what this is? This is not an interceptor. This is not one of those bio dudes either. And they're not paying bio stuff. They are paying faction messages. And a lot of them. Especially if you're running a loot crew. Now, here's the caveat. You can come here and do this, every so often to get your stuff. But I would recommend, as soon as you know incursions is coming, start saving that summoning juice and use this summoning feature here in this area and on your other bio hostiles to bank your stuff using the incursions loot bonus exo plus your loot crew. banking you more than twice what you were normally getting on a normal day. So, yeah, that's what you want to do. Bank that stuff as soon as you know incursions is coming, and then come spend a half an hour in here summoning these guys and banking just oodles and oodles of. I'll show you. Just I've been burning these for a while, and we haven't had incursions for a while, so you can see, how many you can get on a good day. 90K, 116K, 36K. I'm not hurting for faction messages. And I usually just come here during incursions. I don't do it any other time. But since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But we'll once I'm done here, I'll meet you back at base, and we'll discuss hostile troops for running around in Delta when you're not dealing with the specialty guys. See you there.